They discuss about the amount investment in the bank and the rate of interest in compound interest. They given the amount after the T-years. They asked to verify after T-years the amount equal to A naught into e power RD. So here first you take the A naught out of the limit. So A naught equal to limit n tends to infinity 1 plus r by n the whole power nd is a take as a equation 1. Now from equation 1 I am going to take the limit part alone. So limit n tends to infinity 1 plus r by n the whole power nd. I am going to check what type of indeterminate form. So wherever n is a substitute the infinitive. So 1 plus r by infinitive. Here we have infinity t will come. Then 1 plus we have infinitive there. So 1 by infinity we can write as a 0. Okay, so instead of r by infinity means there is a 1 by infinity. 0 will come, 0 into r it become a 0. So whole power infinity become a 1 by infinity form. So when we have indeterminate form like a 1 power infinity, then applying L'Hopital rule. Before L'Hopital rule, we are going to assume the function. We are going to take let g of x equal to 1 plus r power n the whole power nd. So take that function alone as a g of x. Now you want to bring the n of t to the multiple. From the power you want to bring as a multiple. Then you take log on both sides. If you take log of g of x, then here log of 1 plus r by n the whole power nd. So then power become a multiply. So nd equal to log of 1 plus r power n. So r by n. This is log of g of x. Now we need to apply the limit on both sides. We have limit n tends to infinity. Now apply the limit on both sides. Limit n tends to infinity log of gx equal to limit n tends to infinity nd into log of 1 plus r by n. When I am going to apply the L'Hopital rule, we need numerator denominator as a variable. Here n is a variable. Here n tends to infinity means n is a variable. We can bring the nd to the denominator. So now we can write limit n tends to infinity log of 1 plus r by n. Then nd become a right of 1 by nd. Now again you are going to check as a function, maybe take as a limit n tends to infinity log of gx. So take as a equation 2. Now here substitute the limit, remove the limit and substitute n tends to infinity here. Then we have a log of 1 plus r by infinity 1 by infinity. So it become log of 1 plus 0 by 1 by infinity will take as a 0. So 0 into t it become a 0 will come. Then log 1 by 0, log 1 value also become a 0. So finally it become a 0 by 0 form. So finally it become a 0 by 0 form. Now still applying L'Hopital rule. So I am going to apply L'Hopital rule. So L'Hopital nothing but take this part alone. So I take this part, limit n tends to infinity log of 1 plus r by n divided by 1 by nt. So you go in differentiating, numerator separate and denominator also separate. When differentiate log x, it become a 1 by x. Here x is 1 by r by n. Again you go in differentiating that r by n. When differentiate r by n, variable denominator, here variable is n, that power is 1. So we have follow the shortcut. When variable denominator, take the power and multiply the numerator, change the symbol. Here 1 is a constant, when divide 1 it become a 0. Then 1 into r will come, plus r become a minus r. Then increase the power in denominator as a n square. So difference of r power n is minus r by n square. then whole divided by, here 1 by d is a constant term, coefficient. So again integral of, differential of 1 by n is what? Variable in denominator 1 into 1 will come, change the symbol, then increase in the power. So now write here limit n tends to infinity. Now modify the term, we can write as a limit n tends to infinity 1 by 1 plus r by n, that we can write minus r into minus 1 by n squared. Like the denominator we can write as a 1 by d into minus 1 by n squared. Then minus 1 by n square minus 1 by cancel. Then we have limit n tends to infinity 1 by 1 plus r by n whole divided by 1 by t. This is a value. Now we can substitute the value. Then here r is there, right? Numerator r is there. Now 1 by t come to numerator, become a multiply. So limit n tends to infinity, it become rd into 1 by 1 plus r by n. Now we can apply the limit. So 1 by d multiply, here rd will come. Now the same numerator. Now I remove the limit, wherever n is a substitute infinity. This is infinity. So we can write rd into 1 by 1 plus r by infinity. That r by infinity become a 0 will come. Here rd is there. So we have rd into 1 by 1 plus 0. Finally we have rd. So we have value of rd. That's the value of limit n tends to infinity log of 1 plus r by n by 1 by nd, that value. That we get from the equation 2. So we get from the equation 2, equation the entire value equal to limit of x tends to infinity log of gx. So take the limit n tends to infinity, the log of gx, to substitute the value equal to rd. Now we can take log of gx, the limit n tends to infinity equal to rd. Here what do you want to take? Take the log outside. So log of limit n tends to infinity g of x equal to rd. Now we can take the log, remove this side, then the entire term become a e power. It become e power rd. So limit n tends to infinity g of x equal to e power rd. So instead of g of x, what you going to write? Limit n tends to infinity. So already we have g of x equal to 1 plus r by n, the nd. So take the value, replace by g of x. So we can write as a 1 plus r by n the whole power nd equal to e power rd. Now go to the equation 1. So inside equation 1, we have a naught limit of n to infinity 1 plus r by n the whole power nd. So instead of entire term, so we are going to replace by, instead of the entire term, replace by ed, e power rd. So from equation 1, a equal to a naught into e power rd. This is a required result to verify the compound interest.